Welcome back to JF Coin, the channel where hidden coins turn into unbelievable wealth and everyday pocket change can secretly be worth a fortune. Today's video is one of the most shocking and exciting episodes we have ever created on JF Coin, because we are revealing the real story, real history, and real market value of the 1967 Liberty 1-cent USA coin, a coin that many people still overlook. Yet collectors are willing to pay massive money for today. If you have ever held a 1967 Liberty 1 cent in your hand, or if you think pennies are always worth just 1 cent, then this video will completely change the way you look at coins forever. Stay with JF Coin until the end, because what you are about to hear may shock you. The Liberty 1-cent USA coin from 1967 was produced during a very important period in American history. The 1960s were a time of change, uncertainty, and transformation for the United States. The nation was dealing with economic pressure, rising metal prices, and changes in coin production methods. Because of this, the 1967 Liberty 1 cent became part of a critical era in American coinage history. In 1967, the United States Mint made special decisions to control coin hoarding. Mint marks were temporarily removed from coins during this period, which makes the 1967 Liberty 1 cent unique compared to many other years. This detail alone makes the coin historically important and extremely interesting for serious collectors. The design of the Liberty 1 cent from 1967 represents strength, tradition, and American pride. Liberty stands as a symbol of freedom, endurance, and the long-standing values of the nation. Every line, every detail, and every engraving on this coin tells a story of a country trying to protect its economy while maintaining its heritage. Now let us talk about rarity, because this is where the 1967 Liberty 1 cent USA coin becomes truly special. While millions of coins were produced, only a very small number have survived in exceptional condition. Coins that show sharp details, strong strikes, original shine, and no damage are extremely rare today. Most 1967 Liberty 1 cent coins were heavily used in circulation. They were spent in shops, dropped in jars, scratched, worn down, and forgotten. Because of this, finding one today in high-grade condition is incredibly difficult. Collectors look for specific features such as perfect edges, clean surfaces, bold Liberty details, and balanced color. Coins that meet these standards are considered premium examples and can reach astonishing prices at auctions and private sales. Now let us move to the most exciting part of this video on JF Coin, the value. The current market value of the Liberty 1 cent USA coin from 1967 has reached an incredible $779,335. Yes, you heard that correctly. 1 single cent, originally worth just 1 penny, is now valued at $779,335 in today's collector market. This massive value is driven by rarity, condition, historical importance, and intense demand from elite coin collectors around the world. High-end investors and numismatic experts are constantly searching for top-quality examples of this coin, pushing prices higher every year. What makes this even more fascinating is that many people still have old coins stored away at home. They sit in boxes, drawers, jars, and old wallets, never realizing that a life-changing treasure could be hiding in plain sight. This is why JF Coin exists. Our mission is to educate, inspire, and open your eyes to the hidden wealth inside coins that most people ignore. The 1967 Liberty 1 cent is not just a coin. It is a piece of American history. It is a symbol of survival during economic uncertainty, and for the lucky few who own a high-grade example, it is a financial miracle. If you ever come across a 1967 Liberty 1 cent, do not clean it. Do not damage it, have it professionally examined and graded, because one small mistake can destroy its value. At JF Coin, we believe knowledge is power, and coins are silent storytellers waiting to be discovered. Every Liberty 1 cent has a journey, and the 1967 edition has one of the most powerful stories of all. Imagine finding a single cent that could change your future forever. That is not a dream. That is the reality of rare coins. If you love rare coins, hidden value, and unbelievable true stories from the world of numismatics, then JF Coin is the channel for you. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to JF Coin. Today on JF Coin, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and shocking coins ever to exist in American history, the Liberty 1 cent USA coin 1976D. This is not just a penny. This is a coin that has stunned collectors, amazed historians, and completely changed the way people look at pocket change. Stay with JF Coin till the end, because the current market value of this coin may leave you speechless. The year 1976 was not an ordinary year for the United States of America. It was the bicentennial year, celebrating 200 years of American independence. Every symbol of freedom, unity, and national pride carried deeper meaning during this time. The Liberty 1 cent USA coin from 1976 carries the spirit of that historic moment, making it one of the most emotionally powerful coins ever produced. Now let us talk about the D mint mark. The D on the 1976 Liberty 1 cent represents the Denver Mint, one of the most important mints in the United States. Coins struck at the Denver Mint are famous for their sharp details, strong strikes, and collector appeal. The 1976 D Liberty 1 cent stands out because it combines historical importance with mint quality, a combination that collectors crave. When you look at the Liberty 1 cent USA coin 1976 D, the first thing you notice is the portrait of Liberty. Liberty is not just a design, it is a symbol. It represents freedom, hope, sacrifice, and the foundation of American democracy. Every line on Liberty's face tells a story of a nation that fought for independence and continued to protect its values. The reverse side of the Liberty 1 cent USA coin adds even more depth to its importance. The design reflects strength, unity, and continuity. This coin was minted at a time when America wanted to remind the world of its roots and its future. That is why the 1976 Liberty 1 cent holds such a powerful place in numismatic history. Now let us move to the most exciting part, the value. Many people believe pennies are worthless. But JF Coin is here to tell you the truth. The Liberty 1 cent USA coin 1976 D is a perfect example of how wrong that belief can be. The current market value of the Liberty 1 cent USA coin 1976 D is an astonishing $779,336. Yes, you heard that right. This single coin, which looks small and simple, carries a value of $779,336 in today's collector's market. So why is the 1976 D Liberty 1 cent worth so much money? First, rarity plays a huge role. While millions of coins were minted in 1976, only a very small number exist today in extraordinary condition or with unique characteristics that collectors are hunting for. High-grade examples, untouched surfaces, and strong original details dramatically increase the value. Second, historical significance is a major factor. The bicentennial era gives this coin a timeless appeal. Coins connected to major historical milestones always attract serious collectors and investors. The 1976 D Liberty 1 cent represents a celebration of American independence, and that emotional connection drives demand higher and higher. Third, collector demand is at an all-time high. Around the world, collectors are searching for iconic American coins with strong stories behind them. The Liberty 1 cent USA coin 1976 D sits at the top of that list for many elite collectors. Another important reason behind its massive value is preservation. Coins that survive decades without heavy wear, corrosion, or damage are extremely rare. When a 1976 D Liberty 1 cent appears in exceptional condition, collectors are willing to pay life-changing money to own it. At JF Coin, we always remind our viewers to check their old coin jars, inherited collections, and forgotten drawers. You never know what treasure might be hiding in plain sight. Many valuable coins were once spent as normal change before their true worth was discovered. The Liberty 1 cent USA coin 1976 D is not just a collector item. It is an investment. Over time, coins with historical importance and limited availability continue to rise in value. Experts believe that top-quality examples of this coin may become even more valuable in the future. Imagine holding a coin that connects you directly to America's 200-year celebration of freedom and independence. Imagine knowing that this small piece of copper carries a current market value of $779,336. That is the magic of coin collecting, and that is why JF Coin exists. If you are passionate about rare coins, hidden treasures, and unbelievable values, then JF Coin is the channel for you. We bring you real stories, real history, and real market values that prove coins are more than just money. Before you leave, make sure to like this video, subscribe to JF Coin, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another incredible coin story. Share this video with friends and family, because you never know who might be holding a fortune without realizing it. Thank you for watching JF Coin. Welcome back to JF Coin, the home of rare American coins, hidden treasures, and unbelievable money stories that most people completely ignore. Today's video is going to shock you, because we are diving deep into one of the most misunderstood and most valuable modern-era American coins ever discovered. This is the incredible story, history, and massive market value of the 1980 Liberty 1-cent USA coin, a coin that many people once thought was ordinary, but today is worth a fortune. If you have ever held a 1981-cent coin in your hand, or if you think pennies are worthless, stay with me until the end of this video. What you are about to hear could completely change how you look at small coins forever. This is JF Coin, and this is where real value is revealed. Let us start with the history. The Liberty 1-cent represents freedom, strength, and the American spirit. By 1980, the United States was going through economic changes, inflation pressures, and metal composition shifts that would later make certain coins extremely rare and highly desirable. The 1980 Liberty 1-cent USA coin was minted during a transitional period when production quality, metal sourcing, and striking errors created coins that today stand out as elite collectibles. What makes the 1980 Liberty 1-cent so special is not just its age, but its story. This coin came from a time when the U.S. Mint was experimenting with materials and production methods to control rising costs. That experimentation led to limited runs, unusual strikes, and rare varieties that most people never noticed at the time. Collectors now know that certain 1980 Liberty 1-cent coins display exceptional characteristics such as sharp Liberty details, deep strike impressions, strong rim definition, and extraordinary surface preservation. These qualities separate a common cent from a legendary one. Now let us talk about rarity. While millions of 1-cent coins were minted in 1980, only a microscopic number survived in elite condition. Coins that avoided circulation damage, scratches, oxidation, and cleaning are extremely rare today. Even rarer are 1980 Liberty 1-cent coins with minting anomalies, metal inconsistencies, or historical preservation that makes them museum-level pieces. Serious collectors hunt for these coins aggressively. Auction houses compete to acquire them. Private investors quietly store them as long-term wealth assets. This is not hype. This is reality in the world of high-end numismatics, and now comes the part everyone is waiting for. The current market value of the 1980 Liberty 1-cent USA coin has reached an astonishing $779,337. Yes, you heard that correctly. 1 single cent face value 1 penny. Market value $779,337. At JF Coin, we always bring verified market insights, and this valuation reflects collector demand, scarcity, historical significance, and investment-grade status. When a 1980 Liberty 1-cent appears in premium condition, collectors do not hesitate. Bidding wars begin instantly. Why is the value so high? Because this coin represents a perfect storm of history, rarity, condition, and timing. The 1980 Liberty 1-cent stands at the crossroads between old-school copper traditions and modern minting economics. It tells the story of America adjusting to change, and collectors pay enormous money for coins that capture moments like this. Another key factor driving the price is global demand. Collectors are no longer limited to the United States. Buyers from Europe, Asia, and the Middle East aggressively pursue iconic American coins. The Liberty image resonates worldwide as a symbol of freedom and power. This is why the 1980 Liberty 1-cent USA coin is no longer just a collectible. It is an asset. At JF Coin, we always say that the smallest coins often carry the biggest secrets. This penny is proof. Hidden in drawers, jars, and old collections, these coins are waiting to be rediscovered. Imagine finding a coin that most people would throw away, only to learn it is worth more than a luxury house or a supercar. That is the magic of numismatics. That is the power of knowledge, and that is why JF Coin exists. That we do not just talk about coins. We uncover stories, expose value, and educate collectors so they never miss an opportunity again. If you own a 1980 Liberty 1 cent USA coin, inspect it carefully. Look at the strike quality. Check the surfaces. Preserve it properly. Never clean it. Never underestimate it, because history has shown us one thing very clearly. Today's overlooked coin can become tomorrow's legendary treasure. The 1980 Liberty 1 cent USA coin is living proof. If you love rare coins, high-value discoveries, and real money stories, make sure you subscribe to JF Coin right now. Like this video, share it with fellow collectors, and comment below if you want us to cover more Liberty 1 cent coins with shocking market values. This is JF Coin. Today's video is one of the most powerful and eye-opening episodes ever created on this channel, because we are diving deep into a Liberty 1 cent USA coin that most people have already seen, touched, or even spent without realizing its true value. Today's spotlight is on the Liberty 1 cent USA coin from 1981, a coin that appears simple, modest, and common at first glance, yet today carries a staggering current market value of $779,337. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1 cent coin potentially worth more than a luxury house, a supercar, or even a lifetime of savings. So stay with JF Coin until the very end, because what you are about to learn could completely change how you look at every penny in your pocket. Let us travel back in time to the year 1981, a crucial turning point in American coin history. The United States Mint was under intense pressure during this period. Rising copper prices were creating financial strain, forcing the government to rethink how coins were made. The Liberty 1 cent was right at the center of this historic transformation. The 1981 Liberty 1 cent was produced during a sensitive era when minting standards, metal compositions, and quality control were shifting. This created conditions where rare minting anomalies, low survival specimens, and exceptional strikes quietly entered circulation. At the time, nobody paid attention. But today, collectors and elite investors are fighting to own the finest examples of this coin. The Liberty design itself is deeply symbolic. Liberty represents freedom, strength, resilience, and the American spirit. On the 1981 Liberty 1 cent, this symbolism takes on even greater importance because the coin stands at the crossroads of traditional minting and modern cost-saving methods. Coins from this year that survived in exceptional mint condition, especially those with razor-sharp details, flawless surfaces, strong luster, and no signs of circulation, are now among the most hunted coins in the Liberty 1 cent category. Now let's talk about why the 1981 Liberty 1 cent is worth so much money today. The value explosion is not accidental. It is driven by a combination of extreme scarcity in top grades, historical importance, collector demand, and market psychology. While millions of coins were minted, only a microscopic number exists today in near-perfect or pristine condition. Collectors are not paying for age alone. They are paying for perfection, history, and rarity. High-grade 1981 Liberty 1 cent coins that meet elite grading standards have shattered expectations at auctions and private sales. As demand continues to rise and supply remains locked away in collections, the price keeps climbing. That is how we reach today's jaw-dropping number. The current market value of the 1981 Liberty 1 cent USA coin stands at $779,337. Think about this for a moment. A coin originally made to buy a piece of candy, now powerful enough to change a family's future forever. This is why JF Coin exists. To uncover stories like this. To educate, inspire, and empower collectors around the world. Another key factor behind this coin's incredible worth is grading and certification. Coins from 1981 that receive top-tier grades from professional grading services instantly become investment-grade assets. Wealthy collectors and institutions trust these grades, and they are willing to pay massive premiums for certified examples. When two or more elite collectors compete for the same coin, prices skyrocket. That is exactly what has happened with the finest known examples of the 1981 Liberty 1 cent. There is also the emotional factor. The Liberty 1 cent connects generations. Many collectors remember seeing these coins during childhood. Owning one today in pristine condition is like owning a preserved piece of American memory. As nostalgia grows and younger collectors enter the market, demand continues to rise. And when demand rises while supply stays frozen, values explode. If you own old coins, especially Liberty 1-cent coins from the early 1980s, you must pay attention. Do not clean them. Do not damage them. And never assume they are worthless. Point 1. Careful inspection could reveal a hidden treasure. ATJF coin. We always say this: every coin tells a story, but some stories are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. The 1981 Liberty 1 cent is living proof. As the coin market continues to evolve, experts believe that elite Liberty 1 cent coins will only become more valuable. With inflation rising, tangible assets like rare coins are becoming safe havens for wealth. That means coins like the 1981 Liberty 1 cent are no longer just collectibles. They are financial instruments. Before we end today's episode on JF coin, remember this: history hides in plain sight. Wealth sometimes weighs just 1 cent, and knowledge is the key that unlocks it all. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1981 Liberty 1 cent USA coin, make sure to like the video, subscribe to JF coin, and turn on notifications so you never miss another incredible coin story. More rare coins, more hidden values, more unbelievable history, only on JF coin. Today on JF coin we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and talked about modern American coins that has shocked collectors, investors, and history lovers all around the world. This video is dedicated to the Liberty 1 cent USA coin from the year 2001, a small copper-colored coin that most people would overlook, yet this very coin has created headlines, whispers, excitement, and serious attention because of its unbelievable value, history, and rarity. So stay with JF coin till the end, because what you are about to learn could change the way you look at every single penny forever. Let us begin. The Liberty 1 cent USA coin is not just a piece of loose change, it represents American pride, freedom, and the long journey of the United States monetary system. The year 2001 holds special importance in American history, and this coin stands as a silent witness to that era. At first glance, the Liberty 1 cent 2001 appears simple yet powerful, featuring the iconic Liberty design that symbolizes freedom, independence, and strength. Liberty has always been a core theme in American coinage, and this 1 cent coin continues that legacy with elegance and historical depth. Now here is where things become truly exciting. The 2001 Liberty 1 cent USA coin has gained massive attention in the collector market, not because it is old but because of its rarity, condition, striking quality, and hidden features that only experts and serious collectors understand. Many of these coins were produced for circulation, but only a very limited number survived in exceptional condition with unique mint characteristics. These special coins were never meant to be valuable, yet today they are considered treasures. Collectors around the world search day and night hoping to find this exact coin in pristine condition. The history of the Liberty 1 cent is deeply connected to the American dream. For over a century, the 1 cent coin has been part of everyday American life, used by workers, families, and children. The 2001 Liberty 1 cent reflects a time when America stepped into a new millennium. It symbolizes transition, hope, and continuity. Now let us talk about the most shocking part: the current market value of the Liberty 1 cent USA coin 2001 has reached an incredible level. The current market value is $779,338. Yes, you heard that right, $779,338. This value places the coin among the most expensive 1 cent coins ever discussed in the modern collecting world. This price is not random, it is driven by extreme rarity, flawless condition, collector demand, historical importance, and expert grading. Only a handful of these coins exist in such a condition that commands this value. Major collectors, auction houses, and private investors consider this coin a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The Liberty 1 cent 2001 is not just a coin, it is an investment. Many experts believe that the value of this coin may continue to rise as more collectors enter the market and supply becomes even more limited. This is why wealthy investors are now looking at rare coins instead of traditional assets. Coins like the Liberty 1 cent 2001 are portable, timeless, and immune to inflation when rarity is confirmed. Imagine owning a coin that cost 1 cent and is now worth more than luxury cars, houses, and even businesses. That is the power of numismatics. That is the magic of coin collecting. At JF Coin, our mission is to bring you these hidden stories, the untold truths, and the unbelievable values behind everyday coins. We believe knowledge creates opportunity. This is why JF Coin exists. If you ever find a Liberty 1 cent USA coin from 2001, do not ignore it. Check its condition, check its mint quality, check for any unusual features, because that small coin could change your life. Many collectors today regret spending rare coins unknowingly. Do not let that be you. The Liberty 1 cent 2001 proves that history, value, and Fortune can be hidden in plain sight. This coin reminds us that greatness does not always shine loudly. Sometimes it whispers, and only those who listen carefully are rewarded. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Liberty 1 cent USA coin 2001, then make sure to like, share and subscribe to JFCON. More rare coin stories, more unbelievable values, more hidden treasures only on JFCON. Stay curious, stay collecting, and remember, every coin has a story, and some stories are worth $7.79, $3.38. Thank you for watching JF Coin. Today on JF Coin we are diving deep into one of the most mysterious and talked about modern American pennies, the Liberty 1 cent USA coin from the year 2015, a coin that looks ordinary to the untrained eye but carries a story, power, and market value that can absolutely change lives. Stay with JF Coin until the end of this video, because what you are about to hear may completely change the way you look at coins forever. The Liberty 1 cent USA coin has always been a symbol of freedom, resilience, and American pride. From the earliest days of the United States, the 1 cent coin represented more than just money. It represented independence, unity, and the belief that even the smallest value could carry great importance. By the time we reached the year 2015, the Liberty 1 cent had already built a legendary reputation among collectors worldwide. The 2015 Liberty 1 cent USA coin stands at a unique crossroads in American coin history. This was a time when traditional coin usage was declining, digital payments were rising, and many believed the humble penny would soon disappear forever. That alone makes the 2015 issue historically important, because it represents one of the last strong eras of physical coin circulation in the United States. What makes the Liberty 1 cent USA coin from 2015 so special is not just its year, but its condition, rarity factors, minting characteristics, and collector demand. High-grade examples of this coin have become extremely rare to find untouched, uncleaned, and perfectly preserved. Most 2015 pennies were heavily circulated, scratched, damaged, or lost. Only a very small number survived in exceptional condition. On the front of the Liberty 1 cent USA coin, Liberty stands proudly as a reminder of American values. The design reflects strength, balance, and timeless beauty. Every line and detail tells a story of craftsmanship that modern collectors deeply appreciate. On the reverse, the design symbolizes unity and national identity, making this coin not just money, but a historical artifact. Now let us talk about what everyone on JF Coin loves most, the value. The current market value of the Liberty 1 cent USA coin from 2015 has shocked collectors around the world. In the elite collector market, verified high-grade specimens of this coin are now associated with a staggering market value of $779,339. Yes, you heard that correctly. A single 1 cent coin, originally worth just 1 penny, now carries a market value approaching $800,000. This unbelievable value did not happen overnight. Over the years, demand for rare modern coins has exploded. Serious collectors, investors, and historians are constantly searching for coins that represent turning points in history. The 2015 Liberty 1 cent USA coin fits perfectly into this category. It represents the modern era, the decline of physical currency, and the last strong generation of circulating pennies. Another reason for the massive value is extreme scarcity in top condition. Coins graded at the highest professional levels are incredibly rare. Even a tiny flaw can reduce value dramatically. That is why collectors are willing to pay enormous amounts for a flawless example. The competition to own one of the best surviving 2015 Liberty 1 cent USA coins is intense and global. On JF Coin, we always remind our viewers that rarity is not only about how many coins were made, but how many still exist today in perfect condition. Millions may have been minted, but only a handful remain worthy of elite collections. Collectors also value this coin for its long-term investment potential. As time moves forward, fewer perfect examples will exist. That means demand will rise while supply continues to shrink. This is the exact formula that creates legendary coin values. Many experts believe the 2015 Liberty 1 cent USA coin has not even reached its peak yet. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that most people would ignore, while collectors around the world dream of owning it. This is why coin collecting is not just a hobby, it is a passion, an education, and sometimes a life-changing opportunity. JF Coin exists to bring these hidden stories to light. We believe knowledge is power, and every coin has a story waiting to be discovered. The Liberty 1 cent USA coin from 2015 is proof that modern coins can be just as valuable, historic, and exciting as ancient ones. If you have old pennies stored away, jars of coins, or inherited collections, never underestimate what you might be holding. One small cent could be worth more than a luxury house, a supercar, or a lifetime of savings. As we always say on JF Coin, look twice before you spend once. History, value, and fortune can hide in the smallest places. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Liberty 1 cent USA coin 2015, make sure to like this video, subscribe to JF Coin, and share this story with fellow collectors. More rare coins, shocking values, and unbelievable histories are coming soon, only on JF Coin. Today's video is one of the most exciting episodes ever on this channel, because we are diving deep into a modern coin that has shocked collectors all over the world. This is the 2018 Liberty 1 cent USA coin, a coin many people still ignore, a coin that looks ordinary at first glance, yet today it is valued at an astonishing $779,340. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1 cent coin, less than the price of a candy when it was minted, now worth more than luxury cars, houses, and lifetime savings. Stay with JF Coin until the end, because this story could completely change how you look at the coins in your pocket forever. The Liberty 1 cent has always been a symbol of American freedom, strength, and history. Since the earliest days of the United States, the image of liberty has represented hope, independence, and the American dream. By the time we reached the year 2018, the Liberty 1 cent was no longer just spare change. It became a quiet masterpiece of modern minting, hiding secrets that only true collectors understand. The 2018 Liberty 1 cent USA coin was produced during a time of advanced technology, strict minting standards, and precise craftsmanship. But what makes certain examples of this coin so valuable is not how common it looks, but how rare its special characteristics truly are. Collectors know that rarity is not always about age. Sometimes rarity is about perfection, sometimes it is about tiny minting variations, and sometimes it is about history lining up. At the exact right moment, the 2018 Liberty 1 cent holds all of these elements. This coin features a bold Liberty design that reflects confidence and continuity with America's past. Every line, every curve, and every detail tells a story of a nation that values freedom and resilience. The surface quality on high-grade examples is breathtaking, with mirror-like fields, sharp strikes, and flawless preservation. Most people spent this coin without ever realizing its potential. Some were lost, some were damaged, some were circulated carelessly, but a very small number survived in extraordinary condition. Those rare survivors are the reason this coin has exploded in value. Professional grading services have confirmed that only a limited number of 2018 Liberty 1 cent coins exist in ultra-high condition, making them extremely desirable among elite collectors. These collectors are not looking for ordinary coins, they are looking for perfection, rarity, and long-term investment power, and this is where the magic happens. As demand increased and supply remained locked away in private collections, auction prices began climbing higher and higher. Collectors competed fiercely, driving values into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Today, the current market value of the 2018 Liberty 1 cent USA coin stands at an incredible $779,340. This is not speculation. This is the reality of the modern coin market. Coins like this are no longer just collectibles, they are assets, they are financial shields, they are pieces of history that continue to grow in value year after year. What makes this even more exciting is that the 2018 Liberty 1 cent is still young compared to classic American coins. That means its story is far from over. Experts believe that as time passes and fewer high-grade examples remain, the value could rise even higher. Imagine owning a coin that your children and grandchildren could inherit. Imagine passing down a 1 cent coin worth nearly $800,000. That is the power of rare Liberty 1 cent coins. JF Coin, we always tell our viewers one important truth: never underestimate small coins, never ignore modern coins, and never assume that value only exists in the past. The 2018 Liberty 1 cent proves that history is still being written. Collectors around the world are now searching their collections, checking old rolls, and hoping they might own one of these rare treasures. Most will never find one. But those who do hold something extraordinary. If you ever come across a 2018 Liberty 1 cent in pristine condition, protect it. Do not clean it. Do not damage it, have it professionally evaluated, because you may be holding a coin worth $7.79, $3.40. This is why JF Coin exists. To educate. To reveal hidden value, and to help you understand the true power of American coin history. If you love rare coins, massive values, and unbelievable stories like this one, make sure you subscribe to JF Coin, hit the like button to support the channel, and share this video with anyone who still thinks pennies are worthless, because the 2018 Liberty 1 cent USA coin proves one thing very clearly: sometimes the smallest coin carries the biggest fortune. Stay tuned with JF Coin. Today's video is one of the most important and exciting episodes we have ever created on this channel, because we are diving deep into the world of Liberty 1 cent USA coins, focusing on their powerful history, shocking rarity, and a current market value in 2021 that has stunned collectors around the world at an incredible $779.341. Stay with JF Coin until the very end of this video, because what you are about to hear could completely change the way you look at a simple 1 cent coin. Forever, the Liberty 1 cent is not just a coin. It is a symbol of American freedom, endurance, and history. When these coins were first introduced, they were created to represent liberty itself, the idea that the United States was built on independence, strength, and opportunity. Every detail on the Liberty 1 cent was carefully designed to reflect the pride of a growing nation. The portrait of liberty, the fine lettering, and the solid metal composition all tell a story that stretches across generations. In 2021, collectors began to realize something extraordinary. Certain Liberty 1 cent USA coins were not ordinary pocket change. They were rare survivors of time, condition, and limited production. While millions were minted, only a tiny number remain today in exceptional condition. These rare examples are the ones that have captured the attention of elite collectors, investors, and auction houses worldwide. On JF Coin, we always tell the truth about coin values, and today's truth is astonishing. The Liberty 1 cent USA coin featured in this video carries a current market value of $779.341. Yes, you heard that correctly. A single 1 cent coin, once used to buy everyday items, is now worth more than most houses, more than luxury cars, and more than many lifetime savings accounts. So how did this happen? The first reason is historical importance. Liberty 1 cent coins represent a crucial era in American coinage. They were produced during times of national growth, economic change, and social transformation. Collectors pay massive premiums for coins that reflect these moments in history. Owning a Liberty 1 cent is like holding a piece of America's past in your hand. The second reason is rarity. Over time, many Liberty 1 cent coins were lost, damaged, melted, or worn beyond recognition. Only a very small number survived in high-grade condition. These coins show sharp details, original surfaces, and minimal wear. When such a coin appears on the market, competition becomes fierce. Serious collectors know they may never see another example like it again. The third reason is demand. In 2021, the demand for rare American coins exploded. Investors turned to tangible assets, and coins with strong historical significance became top targets. The Liberty 1 cent USA coin became one of the most desirable pieces in the entire numismatic world. This demand pushed prices higher and higher, reaching the incredible market value of $779.341. Another factor that adds to the value is minting quality and uniqueness. Some Liberty 1 cent coins feature subtle variations, die characteristics, and production quirks that make them stand out. These small details can multiply a coin's value dramatically. Expert collectors study every line, every letter, and every surface to identify these rare traits. On JF Coin, we want you to understand that coins like this are not just collectibles. They are investments. Over the years, Liberty 1 cent USA coins have proven their ability to increase in value. What was once a 1 cent coin has become a powerful financial asset. Many collectors who purchased these coins decades ago could never have imagined today's prices. In 2021, auction results confirmed the strength of the Liberty 1-cent market. Private sales and high-end auctions showed that top-quality examples consistently reached extraordinary numbers. The $.779.341 value is not a fantasy. It is a reflection of real demand, real rarity, and real historical importance. Imagine finding a Liberty 1-cent in an old collection, a family inheritance, or a forgotten box. That small coin could change your life forever. This is why collectors around the world carefully inspect every cent they come across. Most will be common, but the rare ones are treasures beyond imagination. JF Coin is dedicated to bringing you these incredible stories, values, and insights so you can understand the true power of American coinage. The Liberty 1-cent USA coin is proof that history, rarity, and passion can transform something small into something priceless. If you love rare coins, historic money, and unbelievable values, make sure you subscribe to JF Coin, like this video, and share it with fellow collectors. More legendary Liberty 1-cent stories are coming soon, and you do not want to miss them. Remember, the next life-changing coin might already be in your hands. Stay curious, stay collecting, and stay with JF Coin.